Residential report writing and case studies. Page 22, cost approach. The cost approach is also known as the summation approach to value. The principle of substitution is at work with this approach to value and is associated with replacement or reproduction costs for the subject improvement. The underlying theory is that a knowledgeable buyer would not pay more for an existing property than they would pay to construct a substitute property. Using current and known construction costs or costs provided by a cost service provider, calculations are employed to arrive at a cost new for the subject improvement. Using the known gross living area GLA for the subject and applying the derived cost of construction on a per square foot basis, a cost new for the structure, either replacement cost or reproduction cost, is estimated. There are several different methods that can be employed to arrive at the cost new for the structure, but the comparative unit method or square foot method is the one appraisers use most frequently. For instance, 1,000 square feet gross living area times $65 per square foot equals $65,000 cost new. There are more complex methods of estimating cost new, such as the quantity survey method and the unit in place method, but these are not commonly used by residential appraisers. End of page. Page 23, cost approach, depreciation. Unless the subject property is brand new and has no functional or external obsolescence, the total loss in value from cost new must be subtracted from the cost new figure. The total loss in value is called accrued depreciation. Accrued depreciation may include physical deterioration, functional obsolescence, and external obsolescence. Physical deterioration is that loss in value that occurs as a result of the normal deterioration or physical damage to the structure itself. Such depreciation can be either curable or incurable in nature. Some examples of curable depreciation might be worn out carpet, broken windows, or interior paint required. These items can be repaired or replaced, and the incurred costs will be returned by the elimination of the deterioration and the increased value of the property. Incurable physical depreciation may include such things as foundation settlement and deterioration of wood rafters or floor joists. These items cannot be repaired or replaced in an economically feasible manner, meaning that repair or replacement of these items will not return the cost incurred in terms of increased value to the property. Functional obsolescence can also be either curable or incurable in nature. Functional obsolescence occurs whenever a structure or a component of the structure is inadequate for use in the current marketplace. Outdated fixtures and cabinetry and poor floor plans are examples of functional obsolescence. The curable or incurable labels will be assigned depending on the cost incurred to relieve that form of obsolescence relative to the increase in value after elimination of the inadequacy. If the cost to correct the inadequacy is equal to or less than the anticipated increase in the property's value, then the depreciation is said to be curable. The third type of depreciation, known as external obsolescence, is always said to be incurable in nature. This type of obsolescence is caused by external factors outside of the subject's property boundaries. The subject property owner does not have any control over the situation and cannot remove the cause of the depreciation. An example of this type of obsolescence may be the presence of a convenience mart offering 24-hour service directly across the street from the subject residential property. The noise, gasoline smell, lights, and general appearance all serve to detract from the value of the subject. As with functional obsolescence, the market will determine the extent of the diminution of value for the subject. In many cases, external obsolescence is a market extracted dollar figure. The market dictates the loss in value due to conditions beyond the control of the property owner. End of page.